Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. This week, we're joined by Mental Misplay member and Play to Win editor Cyrexian Mana, and also Phyrexian Hannah, to play a very quick game of cEDH.
Very quick.
Hi everybody, I'm Cyrus. I am a Cyrexian Mana all over the internet and the social media. I edit videos for Mental Misplay and Play to Win and sometimes some other stuff.
Hi there, I'm Phyrexian Hannah, and I stream Casual Commander on Friday nights. You can find all my links at phyrexianhannah.com.
This video is brought to you in part by Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get awesome extra perks like monthly arena gameplay videos by yours truly.
So we have Hannah on Skin in the Game post-ban tier 0, Cyrus on Timnic Crown Blue Farm, Cam on Urza Blue Steel submitted by our patron ST Phillip, and I'm playing Glarb's Day. Good luck, have fun. Any pre-games?
None here.
No.
Hannah, take us away.
Draw a card for turn. Polluted Delta. Ticking down to 39 life. Sacrificing it for Breeding Pool. Tapied.
I will draw for turn. Otawara, Mystic Remora.
Pass. I will draw. Play this island. Grafdigger's Cage.
Remora trigger.
You may draw. Pass the turn after that.
Yeah, this is a great effect for every player at the table here. One of these times where it's perfect. So I'm very excited to have Grafdigger's Cage on turn one.
Coming up a lot recently, I feel like, for us.
A lot, yeah.
Draw card. Exotic Orchard. Elves of Deep Shadow. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Tropical Island. Kinnan. Pass.
Untap, time counter, pay for it, draw. Badlands for turn. I'm just gonna pass.
I'll draw now. Island. I think I will pass.
Untap, draw, play Otawara. I'll cast Glarb, losing a life. Going to 39, pass my turn.
Untap. Draw a card. Played an island. Thrasios. Worldly Tutor.
I will get to draw card.
I'll let ya. I'm gonna take the Tide Spout Tyrant. Put it on the top. Pass.
Untap, pay for fish. Draw. Verdant Catacombs, fetch right away. 39. Underground Sea, move to end and discard down to hand size, pitching a Final Fortune.
I will draw for my turn. Everflowing Chalice for 1.
Remora trigger and draw.
Pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm going to Surveil 2 right now. I really want this Phyrexian Metamorph, but I'm going to put it and the Docid in my graveyard. It's Mystic Remora.
Mystic Remora trigger.
You can draw. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. Mystic Remora.
Draw a card.
I will also draw a card.
Yavimaya Coast. Trophy Mage. The Basalt Monolith. I'm gonna pass.
Untap, upkeep, let the fish go, draw for turn. Felwar Stone. Not paying for either Mystic. We have to discard 3 cards. Oh no. Discard a Ranger Captain, a Brain Freeze, and an Ad Nauseum. And then I'll pass.
I'm going to draw Chrome Mox. Look at all these triggers.
May I draw?
Yes, you may draw. You may draw too, Hannah. Have fun. We're gonna sneak this Fabricate underneath it. Urza, Lord High Artificer. Construct when it enters play. Pass.
Also, I am the most behind that I think I've ever been in a game of Magic ever.
I think we've all had very slow starts this game. Yeah, I feel like we're all behind. Like, you're not behind any of these other players, just where you should be at turn 4.
But at least every other player has had a Mystic Remora in play
That's
for
true.
at least more than one turn.
In that way, you are behind, yes. Untap, upkeep, Mystic Remora trigger on the stack. I'm gonna Surveil. Bin this 6, and I'll keep that card on top, and I will pay like this to keep Mystic Remora around. And then I'll draw. Play Ancient Tomb from the top as my land. Lose a life. Go to 38 and cast Soul Ring. Hannah, you can draw. Cast Arcane Signet. You can draw again, Hannah. Take 2 from the Ancient Tomb. Go to 36. The One Ring. You may draw, Hannah. I will gain protection. Pass turn.
At the end of Dylan's turn, Pyroblast the Thrasios.
Mystic Remora trigger.
Yeah, you can both draw for Remoras.
Ouch. 1 for that. 3 for the Basalt.
Mystic Remora trigger. May I draw?
Yeah.
Force of Will, and I will lose a life to 39, and I will pitch Volatile Stormdrake.
Mystic Remora trigger.
You can draw.
Basalt is gone.
Not only did I feed the hell out of Hannah's fish and gave her a bunch of cards, but you had to Force of Will, losing a card, and I just got no punish whatsoever. I just played all my stuff and not punished at all.
I know, I was holding on to that Volatile Stormdrake for like a Consecrated Sphinx or something cool that would come down, but no.
Gemstone Caverns. Discard to hand size and pass. I discarded Delighted Halfling, Scalding Tarn, and Mental Misstep.
Untap, draw for turn. Oh, what have I done not getting white mana? I'm so bad at Magic. I am going to pass the whole turn.
Untap and draw. Cast a Forensic Gadgeteer. I'm going to move to combat. Hannah, welcome to the show. I'm going to hit you for 4.
I take it 35.
Pass the turn.
Honestly, I couldn't tell if I was trying to not feed fish or if I was just
Yeah. You were trying to not feed fish. You're a good player.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah, in your end step, I'll activate the One Ring, put a counter on it, and draw a card. Untap, upkeep. I have these 2 triggers. I'll respond. I'll cast Mystical Tutor here in my upkeep. You can draw, Hannah. I'll go search. I'm going to find Pact of Negation. Pay for the Mystic Grimoire with my Soul Ring. Draw for turn. I'll shock in Watery Grave. Cast this Jace, Wielder of Mysteries.
Mystic Grimoire trigger?
You can draw.
That's me.
The Red Elemental Blast targeting Jace. You may both draw.
Pact of Negation, your Red Elemental Blast. Hannah, you can draw. Jace back on the stack. Jace resolves, comes in with 4. Make a black with Elves of Deep Shadow. Activate the One Ring right now and draw 2 cards. Demonic Consultation.
Draw for the fish.
Swan Song. You may both draw for fishes.
I'll respond to mine, and I'm just going to surveil 2. Lands in the bottom, and then I'll draw. Force of Will, pitching Gush. You can draw, lose a life.
I play Mind Break Trap.
Mystic Grimoire trigger.
I'm gonna exile the whole stack.
These things are exiled. You got it.
Yeah, this wasn't a window. I had it double protected win, so I was like, you know what? Maybe I might just go for it. I had another counter spell in my hand, but just didn't end up mattering here. It wasn't relevant in this stack, and I was hoping that between the Mystic Grimoire triggers that maybe I would draw another one. I think I probably just should have waited. I kind of figured that like my end state is like I still have this Jace in play, which is kind of card advantage. I have the One Ring. I have all this mana. Like I'm not in a terrible spot if I don't get that win, but I just still think maybe it would have been better to be more patient.
Plus Jace. Let's try to mill over 2 white sources from Cyrus. Cyrus, I'm going to mill you 2 and then draw a card.
Deflecting Swat, the One Ring.
Draw a card. Mox Diamond. You can draw, discard this Emergent Zone. Cast Exploration with the Mox Diamond. You can draw again, Hannah. Play my second land for turn off the top, a Breeding Pool. Shock it in, pass my turn.
Untap, sack Mystic Remora, draw for turn, Bloom Tender. They make Signet,
Mystic Grimoire trigger.
the old Sylvan library out there.
Mystic Grimoire, I will draw.
Discarding 5 cards. We're gonna discard Transmute Artifact, Crop Rotation, Spark Double, Moon Silver Key, Wooded Foothills, and Gilded Drake. Pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Necropotence.
Mystic Grimoire trigger.
We'll go down to a smooth 30. Do 9 Necropotence. Instep, put these in my hand. Discarding to exile. Psych Rift, Bloodstained Mire, Scalding Tarn, Cluster Storm, Cavern of Souls, Esper Sentinel, and a Gamble.
Go to my turn. Get a draw. I'll put an Isochron Scepter on the stack. Have a Forensic Gadgeteer trigger.
Mystic Grimoire trigger.
Isochron enters. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing, everybody. Here's a Transmute Artifact to put underneath it. Honestly, it was bait for the Transmute Artifact. Activate Isochron Scepter to put a copy of Transmute Artifact on the stack.
I will draw off Mystic.
Here's Basalt Monolith in play, and I'm going to get rid of my Isochron Scepter so that I only have to pay 1 additional mana for Basalt Monolith then. Tap to add 3 colorless mana to my mana pool. Try to untap the Basalt Monolith.
So Forensic Gadgeteer makes activated abilities of artifacts cost 1 less to activate, which means that Basalt Monolith makes mana when you tap it and untap it with its own activated ability.
It taps for 3, only 2 mana to untap itself, rather than 3 to untap itself.
And that can make a bajillion mana.
Cast Chain of Vapor targeting the Basalt.
In response, untap Basalt Monolith.
All right, yeah.
So that will untap Assault Monolith, and I'll put another activation on the stack, making 3 colorless. Then I'll use 2 of it to untap Assault Monolith. I'll just make a bajillion mana.
You have 1 bajillion, don't forget.
Okay, Chain of Vapor resolves.
I want to copy it.
Hell no. Activate Urza infinitely. Basically gonna do is keep going until I find Walking Ballista, so that I can cast Walking Ballista, and then cast other spells to fill up my graveyard so that I can Time Twister Walking Ballista into my hand eventually, and then cast Walking Ballista for an infinite amount, and then kill y'all.
Nice, good shit, dude. Nice win.
Mindbreak Trap is the other piece of interaction that I had to hopefully protect mine. It didn't end up mattering protecting yours because you only cast 2 spells, and by the time you cast a 3rd spell, you had your whole deck kind of exiled, so you had access to as many counter spells as you wanted. Not your whole deck, but a good chunk of your deck.
And honestly, I made it even harder for me by casting the Isochron Scepter, because I could have sworn that thing was gonna get countered. There were so many Mystic Remors in play.
I think it was a smart thing to do. Like knowing that that gets through allows you to kind of more safely go for the transmute line. It does suck that you have to get rid of it, but I think it's a good play.
It's more like the extra card too that I don't like feeding you guys either, but it ended up working out. I won't talk about how I didn't feel like I was in that game at all.
Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon, like our $100 patrons.
Knuckles, Spangler, Demetrius Clark, Larceny Roars, Your Boy Blue, Sparky B, Insomnia, SC Philip, Bolden Groupie, Gecko 21, Caleb Ritchie, Zach Hartley, Reactive, Sean in the Ice, Stormageddon, Luke Cook, Demon of Raspberries, Peter Stewart, Cornell Wild, Uncle Butts, Nick Foles, Go to 9, Quadjay Hamid, Lauren Connell, and Baby Jeebus.
If you want to pick up any of our merch, you can do that at playtowinmtg.com.
Thank you so much, Dragon Shield, for supporting the show. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at our affiliate link down below for 5% off.
You can follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky for more content.
Thank you so much for watching.
See you next time.
Talk about the 50s. The 50s. Roy Turner, Mystic Muffin Man, Jacob Bauer, Tyler Watson, Zachary Coulson, Jawaha, Mace the Ace, Dalton Oti, Humblegus, Justin, Man Solo, Jacob Depp, Jan Wildtang, Thomas Bueno, and Dave Nelson.
I thought that went great, yeah.
Anything else you want to do?
No, should I stop doing this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Keep doing it.
You didn't tell me when to stop, so I gotta
Stop.
keep doing this.
Yep. All right. I'll see you later.
All right. Should we talk about our $50 patrons?
Welcome to Play to Win.
Welcome to Play to
Welcome
Win.
to Play to Win. Welcome to Play to Win. All right, that's it.
Somebody unplug him.